Kids and cadets, welcome back to Tommy Time. I was just working on a project and FedEx Ground showed up. I had ordered this a few days ago. I'm surprised it came this fast. It is a Troy-Bilt TB105. It's a 21-inch 140cc 2-in-1 push mower. So, I'll tell you a little bit about this. I had bought it from this place, Joe's Factory Outlet. They're in New Jersey. So I do Google searches for push mowers. I'm looking for cheap mowers, and he popped up a few times. So I tried to buy from him before. He had some baby 20s, and their label is Reconditioned. So I bought a 21-inch here to see what reconditioned means. So there's more to the story. When I looked at the address on this, it didn't come back to New Jersey. It came back to Lenoir, North Carolina, SJM Marketplace Ventures. So it looks like it was drop shipped out of North Carolina. I don't know if that's where the factory is, but I had tried to buy two and it wouldn't let me. It says free shipping and you can pick it up in the store, so I don't know how that works. If it comes out of North Carolina, you can't pick it up in New Jersey unless they have a couple on hand for walk-ins. So I figured I'd give this a shot. So this is what I paid for it, $180.49 free shipping. Wally World has the same reconditioned mower for $215. Tractor Supply used to sell this a couple years ago. I don't know if they still have this model number. It was $260 new. So I found this place in Pennsylvania, Nolt's Farm and Garden. They have a brand new one. They call it a 2025 for $349. Out the door new. That's probably the picked up price. No shipping. So I want to see what I bought for $180. It says scratch and dent. So funny thing is I just checked Joe's Factory Outlet. Now he's showing 4 more for sale. So I don't know how he's doing this. Maybe he's working out a deal and selling 5 at a time, either through his location in Jersey or drop shipping them from North Carolina. Beautiful Lenoir, North Carolina. Zip code 28645. So let's bust this thing open. I figured for $180 for a new machine. Let's see if there's any gas in it. Hopefully they didn't ship it with gas. I'm just curious what recondition means. I mean, obviously you could see the box has been taped up. Maybe it was sent back. They didn't like it and they can't sell it as new. So maybe there is not a scratch on this thing. I figured I could dump this and make 20 bucks. I just basically wanted to do a video with you guys. I'm going to get my money out of this thing. I could do 220 with no problem. 21-inch machine, unless it's beat to shit. Then I'm dead. I'm dead in the water. So they're calling 2-in-1. So this won't take a bag. It's got a hard tail, hard rear end, I'm guessing. Oh, okay. Well, let's look a little further. I think it's used. It was used. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This wasn't Joe's fault here. This was FedEx ground. When it came in, I saw this big dent and I didn't think anything of it. But now I'm thinking of it because this went through here. I'll show you how that worked. So I would call that poor packing. If this thing rolled around back and forth, but I can straighten that out. So the reason I say use is I'm looking at the chute here and it's already brushed up against something. See how it's scuffed? And I don't think that's traveling scuff. I think it's been used. What's it say here? Need help? Call 1-800 SJM warranty. So these SJM is where it came from in North Carolina. So they must be an aftermarket bulk buyer. And Joe's is just drop shipping. So Joe's is getting a cut. Maybe Joe is buying them for $150. Kind of surprised to see that they threw a quart of Napa oil. It doesn't normally come with Napa. Okay, what am I looking at? I just saw something that showed me it was used. I think I saw these scratches on the deck. Okay, there is some factory oil in there, just a little bit. So that scares me. Hope it wasn't run without oil. Now I'm worried. Harvey, the homeowner, just started it and not. Okay, yeah, it had fuel in it. I could smell it. So it was used. A little bit of the fuel popped up here. Uh-oh. Okay, so I'm going to plow ahead. I wasn't going to start this thing. I was just going to do a looky look, but I think we got to keep it going. So I can bitch up a storm. Didn't say anything about it was a non-running mower. I can see something missing. The hold down for the handle's gone on this side. What do you want for 189 or 180? 180 and 49 cents. Okay, let's get busy. Son of a gun. I was hoping for a factory fresh. Yeah, somebody used it. There's even old grass stains here on the chute. I bet you will see some remaining gas. This SJM might be a company that buys returns. Okay, there's instructions down here. And the other screw. So They just printed this thing off. October 2013 is when this was first built. Copyright. So it's not a factory manual. They just printed this off. So let's keep going. I got to keep plowing. It's funny, I don't see any grass on the tread of the wheels here. This is how we're going to do it. Just a little side shuffle here. Okay, get the box out of the way. Bring this back down. I don't recall that kind of design, the black and red. This is kind of an odd one. I don't think I've ever come up with a TB105 Bravo. I've done I think they're TB100s, 210s. So I would call this scratch and dent. Let me concentrate on the handle. I got a big adjustable wrench. I'm going to try to straighten this out, not spend too much time on it. I want to oil it and see if it runs. Okay, let me get my adjustable. So you guys are going to be disappointed with me or happy. Looking at the underside, I didn't see any leftover grass. So do I need to buy another one of these? Or don't jump the gun? So I don't know if I'm stung. I might be hung. Okay, let's plow. Yeah, we don't want the handle going into the blade. That's going to be catastrophic if that happens. Okay, this thing is not cooperating. Let's just try to get one started. I think it's because of the fresh paint in these holes. They don't want to come through. Okay. So it's a standard pusher, hardtail. Okay, where's that? Where's that one screw? It's up here. Wiggle, wiggle, push and pull. That's the other thing I was curious about, is when this was built. So it's got a date of manufacture here, 7th month, 24th day of 24. Okay. So almost a year old. Let's use the, well, actually, I got my own oil. I'll put my own oil in it. Did they get the viscosity right? Yeah, they did. 10W30. Kind of breezy today. It's making it somewhat nice in the shade. While that settles down, let me go ahead and grab my gas can. We'll do a little 2-in-1, fuel and oil. Okay, filter's got some oil on it. Yep, checking the EPA model year, and it's 2024 on the gas tank as well. So this is the cheapest one Joe's had. They have some self-propelled units with bags, but I didn't want to spend that kind of money because I don't know if I could sell that. It'd take me a while. This I know I can sell and not be underwater. Okay, let's shift over, check the oil, and pull on this turd. This is the good thing about this is I'm not getting dirty. This thing is all clean, mean and clean. Oh, perfect. We're right at the top mark. Kind of looking at the other handle hold down, and it's all chewed up like a dog chewed on it. So this definitely was sold and brought back. But why? It was gas residue and just the factory oil in it. They just have a little bit in here to lubricate the internal parts. You got to add your own when you get it home. Maybe Harvey didn't do it. Let's see if it starts. I'm going to get out of the water there, push it back, prime it. So just the things I mention is all I'm seeing as far as the scratches. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's not turning over. be locked up. Oh, okay. So was this the issue? Remember I said these has got to be up? Well, there was a second set of holes here. So this is what happened. Harvey went to possibly start it because I don't see any grass down here. Or was this a factory reconditioned flub up? Hard to say, but we need to bring it up to these holes. There is somewhere the black paint's been worn off, so this may be an after effect. Okay, and I see some paint work down here. Some Earl Scheib paint work. Can you see that? Original paint was missing here and they touched it up right there and right there. And you can see the overspray on the black plastic. So it had been reconditioned. You know what I mean? Maybe it was sent out and got damaged in shipping. They sent it back. And this is the work they do to recondition it. Can't sell it as new. Maybe it got bonked right in this area. Let's rectify this. Definitely there was gas in the gas tank. Oh, that's good. At least we're not dealing with a locked up engine. I'm happy about that. Heck, I should have noticed that these wing nuts were pretty close to the bottom. You know what I mean? That's better. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh, nearly dead on. That was perfect. I like when things work out. So now we can try this big red turd. I already primed it. I'm just gonna try it as it sits. There we go. Let me put the cord up on the wingy dingy, prime it again and try it. Yeah, looking at the body here, there's some imperfections. It's got a weird sound when you're pulling it over. Okay, so the name of this game is I shouldn't be working on equipment right out of the box. And I got a theory. Let's just check the plug. been able to rectify everything so far, straightening the handle, adjusting the handle. Just want to see if any oil filled the cylinder. It smells oily and looks oily. Smells kind of gassy too. I'm going to pull over the unit. Also, I'm going to take the filter off. That might be just a tad too much oil on that filter. Let's eliminate possibilities. I wonder how Joe's discount deals with this, if it's a dead unit. I guess they would send me a shipping label. Maybe it goes back to North Carolina. And I get credit for future turds. See if I can do this one-handed and still see. Going to tie the handle up. Just see if Sparky's on duty. Sparky is not on duty. Why, pray tell? Oh, there we go. It is now. So this wouldn't go well for Harvey if Harvey was looking for a discount and he bought this, figuring he could just throw gas in it. Harvey would be having a conniption. You know what I mean? I'm going to take the string off the safety brake bar just in case this thing catches on fire. Oh, almost, and then a backfire. Let me grab the 2+2. It's gassy down here. So if it was used, we got old stinky crappy gas in the bowl and the float stuck because we got some fuel coming out of the carb. Well, shoot. I'm just going to go for it, direct inject. Might have to make this a 2 video if I've got to take the carb off. Almost. It just felt like it was going to kick off. Wet again. So it was used. Looking at the plug, there is carbon on it. It's not a factory fresh plug. Let me just blast some air in here. See if we're flooded. Give it one more try, and then I gotta keep troubleshooting. This will be a 2-parter. I'll dissect the carb. Or check compression. Make sure we got compression. Eliminate the possibility of this thing being run without crankcase oil. Okay, I'm not going to prime it. I'm just going to direct juice it. Feels like it wanted to start. I'm covering the bottom of the tank. I know I got enough gas. Just feels like it wants to start. I'm just going to change the plug. I'm going to take it out of another machine I got nearby, working on a couple of bowls. same engine. Then I'll send you home. This will be a quick way of checking. Change plug. This engine I just saved. I took it off of a rotten green Boland's high wheel deck. Prime it a couple of times. Backfire. Okay, I don't think it's carburation. It's got to be something with compression or timing, because we should have gotten something with a direct injection with 2+2. Seemed to have spark on that original plug. So, not sure. But I'm going to keep going. You have to come back and check it out. We'll go through some things. So far TB105 Bravo is not cooperating. You guys tip your waitress and wait staff. Adios amigos. Don't spend $180.49 like I did. Unless you want to be bummed. Don't get bummed. Don't do what I do. See you.